Okay, so let's say you want to put audio in iMovie onto slides that you've created into PowerPoint. What you'll want to do is to actually export your PowerPoint slides into a video file. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do right now. Okay, so in PowerPoint, once you have your whole slide deck completed, then you can export the slides into video. And so to do that, you actually go up to File and click Export. And then you'll want to make sure you save it into, know where you're saving it into. And then you'll want to click on these settings. So instead of file format PDF, you'll want to switch it to either MP4 or MOV. I'll choose MP4. And this is actually quite important. You'll want to switch the quality from presentation quality to internet quality. This will make a much smaller file, and it's good enough for what we need it for. And then I'm actually going to click off on this, because what you want is just basically some raw silent footage of each slide. And I'm going to increase this to 30 seconds per slide, and you'll see why once we get it into iMovie. And then you just click on Export. Okay, and the thing that I really want to emphasize here is that it takes a long time for the PowerPoint to export as video. You can see the status line here, and it's actually kind of creeping along. This file, which has 15 slides, took about just a little under 10 minutes to convert to MP4. So just be patient. Sometimes it does not work, and it won't show you an error, and you should just try it again. But to do it successfully, I would advise that you not be running a million things on your computer, and just give your computer some space to do the work. And then the MP4 file should appear in the folder where you tried to save it. Once you have your PowerPoint recorded, then you can just go into iMovie and then drag in your PowerPoint as an MP4, and then it will show up here. And once you've imported it, you can just drag the thing to your timeline, and you can see that the whole thing is there. If you just bump it up a little bit, you'll see the whole thing expand out. Okay, so to record your audio voiceover, all you need to do is to make sure your timeline or your selector is where you want to start recording, and then you just click on this microphone. And when you click on the record button, then it'll time out, give you time, and then you'll start recording. So here's where I would be recording my introduction to the presentation. This presentation is called Writing and Lasting, Cooper's Last of the Mohicans. And then when you're finished recording, as I just did, you click the record button again to stop. And then you can see that the audio is actually down here. So you can play this back if you want to see how it sounds. It looks like the levels are pretty good. I'm going to blow it up here. So you want your levels to kind of like go into the yellow but not into the red. So this looks pretty good. I'm just going to keep it for now. And then to trim your video, having recorded 30 seconds for this slide, which is too long, you can just set your selector at the break point, and then I'm just going to hit Command B to break the clip, and then you can find where the clip switches to the next slide, and then I'm going to break it again there, and then I will select the clip, the extra stuff, and delete it, and you'll see that it just automatically advances the slides it closes up the gap between the slides. So here I can just start recording again the next slide by going to the mic, clicking record, recording whatever I want to say about this, clicking record again to stop, and then you'll see another soundtrack laid here. Once you have your whole presentation recorded, then you'll just go up to the File menu and click on Share. I have been clicking on File, but if you have a YouTube channel or Vimeo, you can go ahead and put it there. and then you can save it and put the information and just proceed as you would with any other video. All right, good luck.